Greetings, salutations, and welcome to today's video. So, I tanked our rank testing a couple decks, and here is the deck we're going to be running right now. Blood Pact. This is the requested Banelord in Ebonheart. Oh, this deck has been a pain to put together. This is the current iteration of it. That does not mean this current iteration is the correct iteration of it, because there's still things I'm not certain on, which is why we're at 80 cards. Let's go ahead and boop, hide us. So it runs, for its main removal, it runs Reaver, Banelord, Tiny Dragon. There was an argument for putting in Doomcrag, but there weren't enough ping effects. I could put in more ping effects, but then I started to lose synergy with the wound effects. So I could do another rework of the deck, and might do so in the future, but I think this is what we're going to use for the video. You guys know the drill. Let's take it to ladder. We're going to see how it does. I've had mixed results with it, though I think I've finally hammered out the curve issues the deck was having. There'd been a little bit more support I've been seeing in the meta, so I teched in Dushniks instead of the wound, whatchamacallit that I was using, the Wound Guard. 4 cost gets +2/+2 if there's a wounded creature. As being able to ping remove a guard was immensely useful to me. I'm going to keep Tiny Dragon. This is a really good start. If he's Ramp and plays Histgrove, I have Dushnik. If he's Goblins, Tiny Dragon and Murkwater Witch should do some work. And we've got a Rapid Shot.
What have we here?
Murkwater Shaman, one of in the list. You start cycling. Doesn't tell me much that he's got a Barrow Stalker. I really couldn't care less that you play a Spider. I'm going to be trading into it anyway. Well, we'll be going face. See if we can get a curse. Honestly, if I get... Realistically, you need to get 2 curses for it to be worth it. I think he'll be more worried about the Brynjolf if he's trying to play a Viper this turn. So Brynjolf is there specifically trying to get a snake to bite him, so I can get more curse value. Murder to Gabo. So I'm going to go with we're up against a Banelord list. So this is a Banelord mirror.
I will keep the amulet safe from harm.
That's relatively easy for us to deal with because we have curses. I do think I'm going to finally put up Viper protection. We've now gotten 3 curses off of Shaman, which means Shaman has done better than Scourge would have. Scourge would have also been dead, because Sai Sahan would have knocked it out with its 1 health. Alright, we have enough curses to remove that. Lesson learned, kids. If ever someone is trying to seduce you, if you curse at them enough, they'll go away.
The void awaits you. You're in my sight.
I think Shadowfen is superior to the Mummify. And I'm going to tempo Spooter. Turned into a Spooter snack. I'm assuming he's got a curse then, because he needs to remove that. No, he leaves this on board. I would have cleared this instead of the spider. Alright, hit him for 3.
The void awaits you.
Gamma lethal? I accept it. So that looked... I assume that was a Banelord list. It looks like it might have been one of the older variants that missed a lot of the early game control. Or it was somebody's homebrew SharePoint list. Because we didn't see the bulk of the early game against it. That said, winning the mirror, I don't know, it always feels good. I enjoy winning. I really wish there was a Banelord title. Like a Lord of Banelords, so Farkas yawn. Good morning, kitty kitty. Good morning. You've been asleep for like 6 minutes. Tribunal I've run into trouble with. So the typical win con for Banelord with Tribunal is shuffling in more Necromancers. It's harder to find Galen in this deck. Keep Tiny Dragon just in case I get surprised by something, and I need something early to contest. Keep Odinarin so that if we can find Galen, I can shuffle more in. But old Banelord was also capable of... Normal Scout Banelord, Shout Banelord, is capable of functioning as a mid-range beatdown deck. We lost that when we transitioned over into Ebonheart. The big advantage we'll have against our opponent is they'll probably think we're lethal Slay Ebonheart, as that is by far the more common. And so they might use a lot of their removals on things like Fighters Guild Recruit, which otherwise has no value to us. Or limited value.
I smell the stench of the living. To oblivion with you. Wrong place for a midnight stroll. The hit shall heal you.
Alright, so he's doing a rampy thing.
Chaos take you.
That is literally the win con, though it feels bad to lose the Shaman. Against Tribunal, the Shaman wouldn't stick anyway.
Feed and flee.
At the ready.
I will keep SirProok's people alive. Chaos take you.
We'll see what he does there. I don't like our current positioning, because I feel like he's going to try to pivot to aggro. That turned out to be a correct assessment. Oh, but he did finally get rid of the Fighters Guild. That's helpful.
Repel the outlanders. Root of the hist.
Spooter, 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 web. Dark Brahmin. Red Brahmin is actually the top of our curve, just FYI. I did strip Parthenax out of this version.
Walk with our Lord.
We have Cauterize. We do run Sculpt to pull Curses and Cauterize in this version, as they allow a lot of our creatures to trade up or take advantage of wound effects. Draw first. Keep the Mummify. Split lanes.
I'm sure I don't have any idea.
We've drawn him out of cards, which is the goal of our control deck. Now we've got to be careful how we give him cards. There's no reason for me to play the Rapid Shot yet. We'll use it as a trigger for Cauterize. I'm going to assume that's just going to be his solid guard. 4/6. Interesting that he runs Devour. No, he wants to ramp. That terrifies me. Now, given the choice of setting up a moderate board or going to 13 Magicka, he chose, you know what? 13 Magicka feels pretty good. Like, you were going to 12 anyway. What is that expensive in Tribunal that you want to play? When you're already short on cards as well. Definitely makes me happy that we pulled the Mummify.
Walk with our Lord.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. If he runs... Yeah, no, we've got to save this for Sow the Sill or something like that. That hurts. Because that was one of our primary Mummify targets. Ooh, Razum, my boy.
The forest is my cloak.
We'll get to you next turn after we've baited out any Ice Storm or removal he's got. I could smell him. That's how I know when an Ice Storm's incoming.
Try some. You won't leave this one more.
Razum would like your gods, please. He doesn't exalt it.
That was a mistake.
Yes, it was.
My fight is...
Worth every second. Razum has gods if you have coin. Ah. Farkas. Should we rename you to Razum? I can't top that. There is going to be no topping that. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to call it there. Guys, it's been fun. Normal schedule will be interrupting tomorrow. The Gauntlet video will release as we're prepping for the upcoming Gauntlet. And then Friday we have the Future Fortress report, which will just kind of, it's our monthly summary of just where things stand. So, with that said, don't forget to do the YouTube things, like, subscribe. There are buttons below, click them. Also below are links to our website, which has our streaming schedule, and to our Discord and Twitter, where we discuss, well, various things. Various games, animals. There's cat pictures there. Cat pictures also on Twitter. And on Facebook Gaming. The cats are everywhere, really. But I digress. It's been fun. You guys have yourselves good vibes and a great rest of your day. Cheers.